recorded live in Jacksonville, Florida. This is Trivial Warfare. More than just a pub quiz, Trivial Warfare is your gateway to a worldwide trivia community. Join your hosts, Jonathan.
We just described Ric Flair as Neanderthal Man and Planet of the Apes.
Carmela.
That would irritate the hell out. I'm like, I just want my groceries. My ice cream is melting.
Ben.
4 halogens in that list? Oh my God.
You're like, it's not the halogens. I'm like, no, Ben, no.
Those damn halogens got me again.
Aaron.
I haven't started cooking more, but I have started thinking about cooking more, so I've looked at a lot of recipes for things. Mostly cocktails.
Zakia.
I'm a very happy evil genius.
Yeah.
And Nick.
For all the listeners out there, if you spend enough money, you can be where I am today.
And the rest of the Trivial Warfare Army for another week of fun and games. Now here's your host, Jonathan Oakes.
Welcome back to another episode of Trivial Warfare. We are the podcast that takes the pub quiz out of the pub and brings it home to you. My name is Jonathan, and I am here today with Mr. Turd Ferguson. Hello, Turd.
Hello, Jonathan. It is good to be back on the show. This is actually the first time in a very long time I've done a doubleheader today.
You are my spirit animal today, Chris.
I am trying my best.
I appreciate you.
Hey, you need. We needed some help. We had a bunch of hosts that were couldn't make it to the second show, and I was like, "Hey, let's play 2." In the spirit of Ernie Banks, let's play 2.
That's right. Well, I am glad that you are here, my friend, and I want to introduce our amazing guests. First up, Liz Thaler's with us. Hello, Liz.
Hello. I didn't mute myself to eat my waffle, did I?
No, you're good.
That sounded weird. Cut that. This isn't an After Dark episode.
No, you're fine.
Hi. I'm glad to be here.
You can talk about eating your waffle if you want to.
Okay, great.
That's amazing. Also here today, Riley Scherer is with us. Hello, Riley.
What's up?
Hey, buddy. And Bryan Nash is with us. Hello, Bryan.
Hello.
Hello. I want to get to know
Liz.
each of you a little bit better. Liz, let's start with you. Please tell everybody where you're from, what you do, and something fun about yourself.
I am from New York, the city so nice, don't worry about it. And I currently live in Newark, New Jersey, which I am very, very happy about. I've just lived here a year, and it's pretty great. And I shouldn't say where in Newark I live. This is still...
You don't need to give your address.
Yeah.
Newark is good
I
enough.
just want to be like a booster for Newark. I am an admin type for nonprofit advocacy in the homelessness sector, the anti-homelessness sector, obviously. And something fun about myself that a lot of you already know is that under my other name, Asteria the Hag, I run a podcast with the First Lady of Trivia herself, Carmela Smith, a TTRPG actual play podcast called Queen of Daggers, Heart of Fire, which is in the Dagger Heart role-playing game system because we're very, very clever. You can find us at hagdealgaming.com. And I want to give a shout out, if I may.
Shout out.
Wow, we're doing shout outs at the beginning now.
Yeah, just I'll do it at the end. Just yeah, never mind. I'll do it at the end.
Yeah, you got to build the suspense.
Ooh, yeah. Stay tuned for this shout out so y'all can see who is awesome. All right, Liz, how many episodes in are you guys on the new show?
We just released our 7th episode of our 13 episode season. We release every other Sunday when we're not riddled by plague as happened to us right after SporkleCon, but we should be back on schedule. And we've got 4 incredible cast members, including Carmela. It's, since it's Daggerheart, it is very story driven, RP driven, and also I think very fun. And no suspense. I wanted to shout out Talking Crit, which is the online community that's hosting our our fan space now. So if people want to come and talk to us, they have a Discord, and you can find us on Talking Crit. You can just go to hagdealgaming.com and find every piece of information about how to find us.
Awesome. Well, we are glad you're here. Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
All right, Riley, tell everybody where you're from, what you do, and something fun about yourself.
I'm from Midwest Ohio. I work in the draft beer industry, take care of beer lines, install draft beer systems, etc., etc. Something fun about myself. Not a lot. Just been really busy since the last time I was on. In the next month, I'm going to be a grandfather. So I guess that's kind of is taking up all my headspace right now.
Congratulations, Gramps.
Thank you.
That's awesome.
we got new nicknames for you coming up. It's going to be awesome.
So yeah. And the next, the due date's Halloween. So
that is so cool. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Thanks.
And Bryan Nash, tell everybody where you're from, what you do, and something fun about yourself.
I'm Bryan Nash. I'm from Muscatine, Iowa. By day, I am a government wage slave. By night, I'm usually playing games of some kind, whether it's tabletop games, video games. I love them all.
Mind games.
Not after 21 years, no.
No, thank you.
No, we never did that. Something fun about myself. If you attended SporkleCon and you attended the karaoke night, you got to hear J.K. Simmons do Lose Yourself by Eminem.
Amazing.
And I think 2 of you were there.
And he did it in my honor.
Yes, he did.
Which I was not there. However, not 1, not 2, but 5 different people sent me videos of you doing it. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. Yes, it was fantastic, and I can't thank you enough for thinking about me. That was just awesome.
You are the reason why everybody calls me by that name.
That's true.
You started the whole damn thing.
It fits too. It's really good.
In all fairness, it's your voice that started the whole dang thing.
Fair.
I just picked up on it and went, "Oh, you're one of my favorite actors."
Yeah, so when it was announced that SporkleCon was coming to Chicago, and it's like, okay, we're karaokeing in Chicago again, like we did in 2020.
Yep.
I started practicing immediately to get that ready.
That's amazing.
It was great.
That is great work out of you. All right, guys. Well, it is awesome to have all of you here. Thanks for joining us, and we're going to get started right now with Warm It Up, Chris.
It's time to warm it up on Trivial Warfare today. And there's only one person who can warm it up for the TWA, and that's Chris. And sometimes Jonathan.
Before we start, just want to give a huge shout out all around. Everybody thinks he's an a-hole except for me, Nick Groves, because he is just, he's fantastic. Because Nick knows that I've been hosting a lot lately, the well is kind of running a little dry on question-wise. So please feel free to send questions over to Chris at chollister1974@gmail.com, and I'll be more than happy to use them in there. But Nick wrote a good portion of the show that you're going to hear today. So one of them being a Warm It Up Chris question that on the previous show, if you listen to it, he said was way better than his previous Warm It Up Chris question, even though his Warm It Up Chris question last episode was pretty darn good. So your Warm It Up Chris question is brought to you by Nick Groves. So thank you, Nick. In this, I'm going to give you famous literary quotes or literature quotes, if you will. And I want you to name the book that quote came from.
I love it.
Yeah, I mean, he has some really good quotes on here and the whole bit. So, Jonathan, we're going to start with you.
I'll do my best, sir.
Actually, it starts off pretty easy so far, or at least I think so. So, call me Ishmael.
Moby Dick.
Moby Dick is absolutely correct. Well done, good sir. Bryan Nash, you're next, sir.
All right.
And you get, it was the best of times, it was the worst of times.
I was really hoping that you would go with the Tolkien version and say it was the best of Shires, the worst of Shires.
Love Worcestershire.
I was feeling saucy.
Well played, sir. Well played.
It's A Tale of Two Cities.
A Tale of Two Cities by Mr. Dickens is absolutely correct. Well done. Liz, you're up next.
All right.
You get, it's a truth universally acknowledged that a single man in possession of a good fortune must be in want of a wife.
I forget what the zombie version of the first line actually is. But this is Pride and Prejudice. Without Zombies by a woman, a lady, Jane Austen.
You're 100% correct. Well done. Sorry, I'm laughing too hard at that. But yes, Pride, Prejudice.
I believe that's how it was originally
zombies.
published, was by a lady.
and without zombies for some reason. What the heck that all about? Jeez. All right, Riley, you're up next, sir. And you get all children except one grow up.
I don't have the faintest idea. Is it Beat It, My Time with Michael Jackson by Macaulay Culkin?
Oh, dang.
It's not. It's not. Nope.
But actually, it's kind of interesting that you said...
I'm just here eating my waffle.
It's kind of interesting you said Michael Jackson because his ranch is very closely tied to this book.
Oh, you're right. There is a connection. So Michael Jackson lived at the Neverland Ranch.
Is it something with Disney?
No.
It is. You're looking for Peter Pan.
Hello, Peter. Peter Pan is the correct answer. So going into round 2, Jonathan.
Yes, sir.
It was a bright, cold day in April, and the clocks were striking 13.
I assume that this is 1984 by George Orwell.
Very well done, sir. 100% correct. All right, Mr. Nash.
Yes.
You better not tell nobody but God.
Okay.
That's a harder one.
I've known every one of these up until right now.
Sure, yeah.
This was a movie in the mid 80s. Steven Spielberg directed it.
Okay, I actually was kind of leaning in that general direction anyway. I'm going to guess The Color Purple.
The Color Purple is correct, sir. Well done.
Okay. Nice job.
One of, I think, the best books I have ever read.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
There we go.
And it is a quick read.
I have never read the book. I've seen the movie, but not.
I've actually never seen the movie.
Oh, okay.
Well,
hey,
very good.
Our powers
Honestly,
combined.
It's very hard if you really enjoy a book to go out and see the movie. I mean, because usually, very rarely do the movies ever even match what the book does. So I don't know. I don't blame you one bit.
True.
All right. Okay. So Liz, you're up next. And yours is, when he was nearly 13, my brother Jim got his arm badly broken at the elbow.
Okay. My brother Jim.
Might be important to spell that name.
Jem.
Oh, thank you. To Kill a Mockingbird.
Yes, To Kill a Mockingbird is correct. Well done. And then Riley, is you don't know about me without you having read a book by the name of Adventures of Tom Sawyer, but that ain't no matter.
Huckleberry Finn?
Huckleberry Finn is absolutely correct.
Yes.
Well done. You got the huckster. Hopefully everybody's starting to feel a little warmer now, a little warmed up. So let's go into round number 3. Jonathan,
sir.
It was a pleasure to burn.
Fahrenheit 451.
That is absolutely correct.
Riley looks like you know that one.
I'm like, I read that one.
There you go.
Hey, but you knew the other one. You got it.
I guess.
More sci-fi, please.
Yeah, give me some fantasy.
Mr. Nash, there is a boy called Eustace Clarence Scrubb, and he almost deserved it.
Repeat that one, Chris.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
There was a boy called Eustace Clarence Scrubb, and he almost deserved it.
I would offer you assistance, Bryan, but I have none to give.
I will tell you this. It is a middle book in a series of books, a very long series. I think there were 7 or 8 of those books. It was the first one, I think, was released in the 1920s. The author was not just known for fantasy books. He was also known for talking about some very serious faith-based subjects.
Oh, this is going to be in the 7-book series. You know, one of those would start with something about maybe somebody who shops at Scarlet Closet.
Okay, so this is one of the middle books.
This is what?
You said this was one of the middle books?
Yes. Number 3, if I remember correctly. 3 or 4, depending on how the number of the books.
Thank you for that. Okay, now I got to remember what I read the first one. I've read the first one several times. I have not read the whole series of The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. I got to remember.
It's either going to have a horse in it or a magician in it.
Is it Prince Caspian?
It is not Prince Caspian.
Okay.
It is.
Is it a horse and his boy?
The Dawn Treader.
Oh, the Voyage of the Dawn Treader. That's number 3.
All right.
Okay.
I couldn't remember because they had the prequel book that supposedly went in front of it, and so I couldn't remember.
Yeah, I hate that. Yeah, because of that, the numbering is wrong for everybody.
Yeah. All right, Liz, you get, and I was not. This was one of the ones I did not get, so I can't help you out. Is all I'm trying to say. This is Mother Died Today, or maybe yesterday. I can't be sure.
That is L'étranger, or The Stranger. Mama est mort hier.
100% correct.
Wow.
That's my teammate.
I had to. Thank you, Madame Gillot, for 11th grade French class.
She gave you the answer in French, Chris.
May we?
Yes, you may.
More accurately would be translated as like the foreigner or the. But, it's a good poetic translation, The Stranger.
Still really well done.
Yeah.
All right. Riley, you get all this happened more or less.
That's
it? That's the whole quote?
That's the whole quote.
It's so familiar.
Yep. This is the start of it. So
all this happened
more or less. Yes. This is.
Wait, hold on. Is it? Oh, what's the 42 book?
The 42.
Oh, I know what you're. Yeah.
Is it? I'm talking about. All the answers in the universe are 42.
Yeah.
That's not it.
I know. That's not the first line of the first book in that series. But
all right, Chris, what kind of clues do you have for us?
A very famous writer,
William Shakespeare.
In the Star Trek realm, they actually named a ship after him.
Bayashi Maru.
So, no, that's not
a ship. I know.
Yep.
Lay Enterprise.
There is a the title of the book has a number in it.
Voyager of the Dawn Treader.
That was a couple of answers.
Enterprise 1451.
All right, we're gonna. If it's with your permission, we're gonna.
Oh, is this the 9th book of Deep Space?
All right, Chris, what's the answer?
Deep Space Dawn Treader.
The starship was the USS Vonnegut, and the correct answer is
Cat's Cradle.
Slaughterhouse 5. Slaughterhouse 5.
Okay. Sure.
That's why I was familiar, because I read the first few pages of that. Okay.
Vonnegut is great. I love his books. I don't remember what a single one's about.
Fair enough.
I remember what Cat's Cradle's about.
For the rest of these, because they're a little hard, I'm going to just throw it out to the whole group. All right? And then that
all
way
right, teamwork.
All right, there you go. The next one is 124 was spiteful. 124 was spiteful.
Was it just 124, or is there a one?
Yeah, no, it's 124.
I kind of want it to be the Westing game because I want it to be an apartment number, but I know it's not a Westing game.
Is there something with like 125 people or something? They're just going through the iterations of them.
Is this a post-apocalyptic kind of sci-fi? No? Okay. We don't know.
Oh, is it Harriet the Spy? Is it Harriet the Spy?
It is not Harriet the Spy. Your correct answer on that one is Beloved by Toni Morrison.
Oh, I didn't know that.
All right. The next one is All happy families are alike. Each unhappy family is unhappy in its own way.
Anna Karenina.
Anna Karenina is correct.
A+.
Outstanding.
Well done. Yes, very well done. And she got it quickly too.
Sure did.
So, and again, Brian's going, that's my partner. The next one after that was, in my younger and more vulnerable years, my father gave me some advice that I've been turning over in my mind ever since.
Great Gatsby?
Great Gatsby is correct.
Ooh, I knew that one was familiar.
Fast.
It was Love at First Sight.
Love
Something
Story.
by Daniel
Dracula.
Nope. Jonathan, everybody's giving me a guess except you. You got a guess?
I have no guess.
It was Catch 22. Catch 22 is.
That's a good book, too, that I don't remember.
All right. We've got 4 more. You want me to give them out, Jonathan? Or do we
let's hear
move
them.
on?
Yeah.
Okay. Through the fence, between the curling flower spaces, I could see them hitting.
The Natural?
Not The Natural. Nope.
Catcher in the Rye?
But at Field of Dreams?
Nope and nope. You heard something and it was also angry.
Heard? Sorry.
You heard something and you were also angry.
Nope. Don't know.
Nope.
Is it a baseball book, Chris?
It is not a baseball book, no. I said you heard it and you were angry. It is The Sound and the Fury.
Oh,
by
I thought...
Faulkner.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
The next one is, look, I don't want to be a half-blood.
Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince?
Nope.
I don't want to be a half-blood.
Dracula?
Nope. It is about mythology, though. And
Percy Jackson.
Oh, Percy Jackson.
The first book is called
Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief.
The Lightning Thief is the correct answer. Well done. All right, next one is: a dragon without its rider is a tragedy. A rider without its dragon is dead.
This is
Fourth Wing.
Fourth Wing is correct. Well done.
Is that the Dragon Smut book?
That's by Yaris.
Anyway, all right. So I've not heard of this book. So for the past 6 months, Sarah Westlake had survived on caffeine, adrenaline, and
Pulling
sheer
threads.
willpower.
Pulling Threads by Isla Blake.
Yep. Well, yeah.
Nick.
All right, Nick Groves. Anyway, that, my friends, is your warming up Chris question of the episode. Thank you, Nick. Sure.
All right, good job, everybody. All right. So today is episode number 552. That means we are on the main feed, and we want to say thank you for listening. We appreciate you guys. We love you guys. I have to confess, I have told you guys a lie. I've been lying for a long time now, so I need a confession here. I have told you that there are somewhere around a few 200 plus episodes on our Patreon exclusive feed. That was not true. There are well over 400 episodes on our exclusive feed that is only available to our patrons. If you want access to those episodes, you just need to go to trivialwarfarearmy.com, sign up as a sergeant or higher, and you will get access to all 400 plus episodes that are out there. One other thing that I'd like to do here, I mentioned this at the end of the last episode, so our patrons already know it, but I want to tell you guys. We have 2 folks in the Army that are publishing books that are coming out in the next 6 months or so. So their pre-orders are up now, and I want you guys to know about them in case you want to support that. First up, our buddy Dustin Resch has finished his children's book. It is picked up. It is called Octavio. It is about the cutest octopus you've ever seen. So you can find pre-orders for Octavio out on Amazon or other places where you buy your books. I've read it. I've held it in my hands, the pre-copy that he has. It's awesome. It's a really great children's book. So be sure to check that out. I also am excited to let you know that my wife, Sarah, has recently put her novel up for pre-order. It is called Song of the Unsung Mushroom, and it is coming out in January. So pre-orders are up now. If you would like to check that out, just go to Amazon and search for Song of the Unsung Mushroom. It is a eco-fiction, sci-fi kind of book that revolves around Northeast Florida and the Appalachia region, and it is very, very cool. If you're into mushrooms, mycology, if you're into anything in terms of ecology and how the world interacts, the planet interacts with the humans living on it, this might be a book that you would enjoy. So, Song of the Unsung Mushroom is up for pre-order now. Okay, guys, today's matchup. It is Bryan and Liz versus Jonathan and Riley. Chris is hosting, and it's time to play the game.
Players. Oh, yeah. Y'all know what time it is. This is Mr. Literature himself, cordially inviting you to the game. This is 6 rounds of trivia goodness. 3 questions per round. Every right answer gets you 10 points. In the middle, we'll take a pause for the cause and ask a midpoint question worth up to 20 juicy points. After round 6, you can wager any or all those points you've been building up and take a shot at the final round. It's a series of theme-based questions we call the Gauntlet. It's just that easy, baby. But this game ain't gonna play itself, players. Let's get it on.
Unless I say otherwise, Nick wrote the question, or he gave me the idea for the question. I wrote the question, so it's a little bit of a mixture of both of us involved in here. So, thank you, Nick, for giving me some really good ideas for the trivia for the questions that are out here.
We really appreciate that Nick both supplied the questions or the ideas for the questions and put himself on the block for getting the blame if we don't like the questions. Both of those things are true and amazing. Thank you, Nick.
Oh, yeah. So the good questions are going to be Chris, and the bad questions are going to be, we can blame Nick.
There we go. Or blame me. I'm fine with it because this is my show, dang it.
Honestly, I blame Canada.
Robin Williams did on the Oscars. All right. So question number 1 in round number 1. Your category is a witty question. First published In 1855, this groundbreaking poetry collection, which includes works like The Song of Myself, was revised and expanded throughout the author's life. Who wrote Leaves of Grass?
We can lock in.
All right, Liz and Bryan are locked in. Riley, yeah, I suggested Walt Whitman. I think he wrote Leaves of Grass. I'm pretty sure he wrote Song of Myself.
I like it.
All right, we're saying Walt Whitman. We love his candies.
Yeah, I was just about... Give me some chocolates.
The assorted box. Yeah.
All right.
Bryan and Liz, what are y'all thinking?
Oh, witty. I just got it.
Yeah.
Because I'm less witty, but we did also lock in Whitman.
Be curious, not judgmental. Your correct answer is Mr. Walt Whitman. Well done, teams.
Oh, Woo. Captain, my captain.
Oh, Captain, my captain. That's right. By the way, I forgot to give everybody's team name because I like to do team names when I host a show. So, just to let you know, Riley and Jonathan are two wild and crazy guys.
Two wild and crazy guys.
And
I sent a clip to Riley of the way they move into the room. Yeah. It is so dumb,
but it's awesome. But it's awesome. All right.
Two swinging guys like us.
And Liz and Bryan are Trivia Mega Crit Wartime.
Oh my goodness!
I know I'm gonna mess up that name so much in this episode.
Trivia War Mega Time.
Is that where we landed? I got very excited.
We can shorten that down to Mega Crit.
Mega Crit. Okay, sounds like a plan. Because the funny part is when we're talking about it, they kept adding words to their name, so it ended up finally being Trivia Mega Crit Wartime. So it'll be Mega Crit. All right.
Release Mega Crit.
Since now that we've done that, let's go into question number 2 in round number 1. And it is, I can't believe he gave Charlie the knife. On the night of April 18th, 1775, 3 riders set out to warn the British troops were advancing towards Lexington and Concord. While William Dawes and Samuel Prescott also rode the night, which silversmith famous midnight ride became legendary in American history?
I think we probably all want to say meow meow.
Yeah.
All right. So
would y'all like the 3, 2, 1?
I do believe I think we can 3, 2, 1 this. Yeah.
All right. A 3, a 2, a 1.
Let me tell you a little story about Paul Revere.
But also Sybil Ludington rode further.
And a quart of beer.
Well, very, very nicely done, y'all. That is absolutely correct. And just in case you're wondering about the category, it is refers to the West Wing. President Bartlett gave Charlie the knife that was originally made by Paul Revere.
It was driving me nuts, so I knew that.
Yeah. So, okay. Question number 3 in round number 1. Your category is all right. All right. All right.
Do you want to Sherlock that in, Riley? You can say it to me if you want to.
The movie?
No, the actor.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, we're going to Sherlock an answer in.
All right.
We're also considering doing something similar. Okay, we're going to Chris, just so you know, here's our.
All right, you are Sherlocking in an answer.
We are Sherlocking a one as well.
All right.
Okay, we're double Sherlock.
Double here. Sherlocked.
In Norse mythology.
Hey, that's what.
Well, all right.
This goddess is associated with love, beauty, fertility, and magic. She rides a chariot pulled by cats and receives half of the warriors slain in battle, sharing the honor with Odin. Who is she?
I concur, Liz. Let's go ahead and lock in.
Yeah.
It's either Frigg, Frigga. Frigg and Frigga are the same person. It's either Frigga or Freya. And it's in the Marvel movies and the Thor movies, it's Rene Russo's character. It's Odin's wife.
Yeah.
I said Freya first, but I think it might be Frigga. I think Frigga is the witch witch queen who married Odin.
Dude, this is all you. Freya is the only name I'm familiar with, and that's because they're a band featuring old members of Earth Crisis. So,
okay, I think I want to say Frigga. I wish I could figure out where the all right clue comes in here for the category.
I'm trying to...
Matthew McConaughey. Does Matthew McConaughey have anything to do with Rene Russo?
Yeah, I'm trying to picture a movie with them together, and...
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, it's possible. He did a lot of movies, so did she.
All right. I think we should say Frigga.
All right,
and
let's
I'll
do it.
take the heat if we're wrong.
You're good because I don't have anything.
All right, we're saying Frigga.
And Megacrit, what's up?
I was very into Norse mythology as a kid.
Oh, well, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I was. So I knew that depending on where you are and pronunciations, the character is either pronounced Frey or Freya or Frigg or Frigga. It's all the same character.
Oh. Sweet.
So we locked in with Freya.
The all right you need to think about is all right. And your correct answer is Freya.
God.
Yes, your correct answer is Freya. And I just did a little bit of thing here, and I need to check, but it says Frigga and Freya are not the same.
No, they're not the same.
Really?
Yes,
They're not.
They are not the same.
I agree. They're not.
So I am sorry for one team and very happy for the other team. So
Yep.
All right. So
just for clarity's sake, or for detail's sake, Chris, Frigg is the goddess of marriage, home, and motherhood, known for prophecy. Freya is known for love, beauty, war, fertility, and magic.
Maggots.
Freya is the queen of the Valkyrie. Frigg is Odin's wife. So they are definitely
And that explains
different.
why she receives half the warriors slain in battle.
Yeah.
So, all right. Anyway, but I did the all right as the nod to Outcast.
If you'd have gave me 4 all rights, I might have got to that.
Yeah, the fourth all right was needed there.
Dang it. All right, fair enough. Yes. Okay, so after round 1, we have a great score going on right here. We have Megacrit in the lead with 30 points. 2 Wild and Crazy Guys with 20 points. And as Jonathan could say from the last game, you could be in second place throughout the whole game and still frickin' win. Not just saying, I'm just saying.
Chris is not bitter at all, y'all.
Not at all bitter. All right. Anyway, here comes question number 1 in round number 2. And the category is in bags, pouches, and pockets. Oh my. During the Lewis and Clarke expedition of the early 1800s, this Shoshone woman played a crucial role as guide and interpreter. She was later honored in 2000 with her image appearing in a U.S. dollar coin. Who is she?
We can lock in.
All right.
Same.
Shall I 3, 2, 1 again?
Yeah.
Please.
I'm good with that.
3, a 2, a 1.
Sacagawea.
All right.
Bags, pouches, sacks.
There you go.
Wow.
Oh.
Pouchagawea.
Bagagawea.
Yeah. Pockets of Wea. Yeah, that's right. No. Okay. All right.
Boy,
your category number 2 in round 2. Your category is what was Rachel thinking? Known for his soothing voice and happy little trees, this painter taught generations of viewers how to paint landscapes on his PBS show, The Joy of Painting. Who was he?
Man, Riley, we could have Sherlocked that if we'd have waited just for another couple of questions, man. All right, we're locked in.
Yeah, we are too.
All right.
Shall we count again?
I think we shall.
Once more with feeling.
Yes. A 1, a 2, a 3.
Bob
Ross.
All right, Bob Ross is correct. Well done, teams. Question number 3 in round 2. Here we go. Category is in Band-Aids May Actually Help. Originally recorded by 9 Inch Nails in 1994, this haunting ballad was famously covered by Johnny Cash in 2002. Both versions are critically acclaimed, with Cash's cover often considered one of his greatest performances. What is the name of that song?
Meow, train whistles, all that.
Yeah, meows.
Yep.
3, 2, 1 again. Dadgummit. A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3.
Hurt. Oh, I'm seeing them later this year. I can't wait.
Ooh, that's cool.
I can't wait. I'm so excited. They're like on the bucket list for me of bands I want to see.
That's awesome.
Well done, both teams. Hurt is absolutely a correct answer. We're just flying through round 2, so
Great
done.
job.
Trent Reznor, who wrote Hurt, after he heard the Johnny Cash version, has now said, that's no longer my song. It's his.
I disagree with him.
The original is better.
Disagree with him.
Yeah.
He's a jerk.
Wow.
Well, what was interesting
then.
is he had no intention of letting Johnny Cash do the song, and somehow were able to do it, and then he just thought it was like that Reznor thought it was an unbelievable version of the song, which is correct. They're both fantastic songs, both completely different.
Oh, yeah.
So good. So good. Round 3. Let's go. Category of question number 1 is, boy, is she red. By the way, just wanted to let you guys know, happy Hispanic Heritage Month to everybody. It started, I believe, on the 15th of September and runs until middle of August. So really and truly, happy Hispanic Heritage Month.
Sing the song of my people.
There we go. So let's talk about this for a second. Appointed to the U.S. Supreme Court in 2009, this justice became the first Hispanic and third woman to serve on the court. Born in the Bronx to Puerto Rican parents, she is also the author of the memoir, My Beloved World. Who is she?
Okay.
Again.
We can lock in.
I don't want to misstate the name and lose points because of it. Is it Sotomayor or Santomayor?
I think it's Soto.
I think it is.
I think it's Soto. I had the two ladies backwards. I knew it was one of them. But
all right. So you want to say Sotomayor?
Yeah.
All right. That's our answer, Chris.
Mega crit. What are you thinking?
Mega crit. We agree that it was Sotomayor.
Sonia the Red.
And your correct answer is Red Sotomayor. Well done, both teams. So,
Okay.
all right. Yeah, Red Sonia.
No, I
love that movie. That is that scene. She calls that little kid boy, and he's like, boy. That movie is so stupid. It's great.
There we go. Hitting the 80s pop culture.
There you go.
buddy.
Actually, they just did a remake of it.
I heard about
Crazy
that.
enough. Yeah.
I'm just gonna keep it in my memories. I don't actually need to rewatch it.
There you go.
I wouldn't
All right.
recommend doing so.
Yeah. More.
The second question, round number 3, is you can fly. You can fly. And your question is this. Once the largest international air carrier in the United States, this airline pioneered innovations such as the use of jumbo jets and computerized reservation systems before declaring bankruptcy in 1991. What was the name of this iconic airline?
Yep.
Yeah.
Lock in?
Yeah.
We're locked.
Okay.
Okay, they're locked.
All right. So, yeah, Riley, you immediately said TWA.
But Pan Am is Pan American, right?
Sure, yeah.
So, because it says largest international, do you have a thought on which one was more international? Was Pan Am the Catch Me If You Can airline?
I don't know. I know that they literally made a whole drama that lasted for like one season called Pan Am about it. Pan Am was known for having like great service inside of the plane. There's like a whole experience, right? I think TWA stands for Trans World or something like that.
Yeah, that's Trans World Airlines, right? Something like that. Yeah.
And I also brought up Eastern, which I think merged with either United or Delta or something like that. But they were big in the 80s, I thought. I kind of like TWA, honestly.
All right, let's go for it.
All right. We're going to say TWA and shout out to the TWA.
Shout out to the TWA is a good point.
Mm-hmm.
And we did discuss TWA, but then Bryan pointed out.
Yeah, so we were just throwing out names, and it was, okay, TWA maybe, Pan Am maybe, and I went, oh, wait, the category name was You Can Fly, Pan Am. Beep, beep, beep. So, and we went, oh, yeah, let's do that. So, yeah, we went with Pan Am.
All right. One team got the clue. One team did not. Your correct answer is Pan Am.
So, Bryan, we both picked up on the clue when we heard the category. And then when the question started, I said, oh, this isn't about Peter Pan. Okay, ignore it. Move on. Think about airlines. Totally was there with you and had the clue too and whiffed on it completely. Good job holding on to that.
I was holding on to my face as hard as I could just to avoid giving you the opportunity for the Jonathan.
That's okay, though. Shake it off. Shake those cooties off. It's all right. All right. Question number 3 in round number 3. I had to actually write this one myself. I had the idea myself because this, of course, is a Tribond question.
Ooh.
All right.
And this time, instead of asking a Tribond on a subject or whatever, I'm actually giving you guys a puzzle Tribond. So basically, it is a traditional Tribond. I'm going to give you 3 different kind of items, and you need to figure out what the overall theme is for the 3. Okay?
Yes, sir.
All right. Excellent. So your puzzle Tribond is this. Answer this puzzle Tribond using the following 3 items: an egg, a promise, a record.
Yeah, we can lock in.
Yes. They sound to me, Bryan, like things you can break.
I agree. You break an egg, you break a promise, you break a record.
You can't make an omelet without breaking eggs, Peacock. Any man will tell you that. Or any soldier will tell you that.
All right.
I don't know what just happened, but it was funny to watch.
It was great. Yeah, two wild and crazy guys, and you guys are proving it right now. What were y'all think?
We also said things that are broken.
Yep.
We also said things that are broken.
We didn't lock in, I don't think.
I thought you did.
I mean, if you want to change your answer, you're welcome to.
Well, now that Jonathan says that,
If you want to go with Hatch, that's completely fine.
Anyway, Liz is right. I apologize.
No.
I have a backup if we need to.
Well, I was trying
you're
to
good.
sass them,
All right.
not you.
All right.
Obviously, yes.
Well, I released the hounds. I said, okay, what are you guys thinking?
He did.
Anyway,
Yeah.
Anyway, so an egg, a promise, a record. Those are all three things that can be broken. Well done, both teams. Well done indeed. All right.
So, do y'all not know what I was quoting there?
No idea.
Probably a movie
Yes.
about war.
I assumed it was a cartoon.
It was
It's
not.
the movie Clue.
Yeah.
It's
Wait,
Colonel
really?
Mustard yelling at Mrs. Peacock.
Peacock. Yep.
Never seen it.
Yeah.
It's a wonderful movie.
There's actually a documentary on the movie Clue that comes out later on this year.
I'm
It
excited.
comes out
to
in
hear
like
that.
a month or so. It looks like it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, but that
When I
was
see that it's out,
excellent.
I'll let you know.
Can't make
That
an
was
omelet without
that
eating
was
some
a
brains.
long quote from the movie.
Yeah. And Jonathan, you and Sarah are going to see the play in a couple.
That's right. The Broadway show of Clue is coming to town. That we're excited to go see it.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a lot of fun, so hopefully it is. So going into the midpoint, Mega Crit has extended their lead. It is 90 to Wild and Crazy Guys 70. You know what that means? That they have 90 points. That means what are they doing?
Perfect game.
They're pitching a perfect game right now. I'm not just saying.
Cheating.
I'm just saying. Wow. All right.
We do have an unfair.
Bryan's background's all fuzzy because he's got these elaborate mirrors set up.
Brian just gave me the
number one.
international salute that isn't the peace sign.
Yeah.
That's right.
You're number one.
California howdy.
Yeah, I could read his lips and he's not praying.
Not
All right. So, all right. Your midpoint category is brought to you by Chris Hollister and Nick Groves. Thank you, Nick.
Thank you, Chris.
And your category is Roll For It. Introduced in 1935, the 5-flavor roll of Lifesavers candy became one of the brand's most iconic products. For 4 points each, what are the 5 classic fruit flavors that make up this roll?
So just that made up this role at the time.
Yes, that's correct.
We're going to lock in.
Okay. Liz, what were your initial thoughts?
Well, it's 1935, so obviously the first ones I threw out were prune, orphan tears, and pulp.
Don't forget wax.
Yeah, and we haven't ruled any of those out
No,
For
we
sure.
have not.
because we still need one. So,
Yeah.
Bryan, thinking outside the box, immediately suggested orange, cherry, pineapple, and lime, which I do like all of those.
Yep.
And
Struggling on a fifth. Grape, maybe.
I still think grape is like the head of the pack.
I mean, I have had Lifesavers somewhat recently, and I don't remember a grape one.
Well, and
But I do like lemon.
I mean, I think we have to pick because I think you understood my joke. It's like it could just be something that it could be pomegranate or
Yes.
elderberry.
Hey, Mega Crit, I need you to circle around. We're at time.
Well, let's go with grape.
All right. Let's go with orange, cherry, pineapple, lime, and grape.
Lemon came out Lennon, which I guess fits with 1935. So we went pineapple. I remember the white one. I think white in like Haribo gummies is like a pineapple flavor as well. So we went with white for pineapple, red for cherry, orange for orange, yellow for lemon, and
green for lime.
Green for lime. Yeah.
Fairly similar. The only one separating it out is they chose grape and you all chose lemon. So let's go over the answers. First one, cherry. Both teams got it right. Well done. Second one, pineapple. Both teams got it right.
Good job, Riley.
All right. Third one was orange. So far, we're 3 for 3. After that, raspberry.
Really?
Only one man would give me the raspberry.
Lone Star.
And your final answer? Watermelon. Watermelon was your final.
Really?
Yes.
There were 3 reds?
Yeah, there was. I don't know if they were red at the time because remember, food coloring was a little different back then.
Oh, yeah, good point.
Yeah. So
they were all clear, and it was a mystery which one you were eating.
I remember growing up with having the trivia factoid, red is the cheapest dye. I don't know if that's apocryphal or not.
Oh.
Yeah.
End
of sentence.
In regards
I didn't grow up in the 30s, to be clear.
Fair enough. They used orphan's blood for their food
Oh.
coloring. Yes, that's what it was. All right, so guess what? You guys got the exact same number of points. So well done, both teams, for getting 12 points. At the end of the midpoint, it is Mega Crit still in the lead with 102. Two Wild and Crazy Guys with 82.
Hey friends, it's Nick, and I have a bit of a surprise. I wrote a book, like an actual novel. Not a spreadsheet, not a quiz, a full-blown, sexy, stylish, heist-filled novel. It's called Pulling Threads, written under the pen name Isla Blake, because this really was a surprise. Here's the story. My wife reads hundreds of books a year, so for our anniversary, I thought, why not write her one? Most people get flowers. I gave her crime, lust, betrayal, the classics. I used a pen name so she'd judge it like any other book, not like it came with a bouquet and a guilt trip. Now it's out in the world, and already beloved by literally tens of people. Pulling Threads is like the Thomas Crown Affair had a love child with a bottle of scotch and a very expensive pair of shoes. There's a hot marketing strategist, a morally questionable love interest, and a plot to take down a fashion empire built on stolen designs. Also, there's spice, like real spice. Don't read it on a plane. It's available now in paperback, hardcover, and Kindle. Just search Pulling Threads by Isla Blake on Amazon. And if you like it, leave a review. And if you don't, congrats. You've joined a long line of people who disagree with me. So go check it out. And let me know if I should start a new career or stick to pretending I know things on the internet. And now, back to the show.
Your round 4 question number 1 is by Chris Hollister. Thank you, Chris.
Thank you, Chris.
And it is Chris Destroys a Hit.
Yeah.
Yes.
So here we go. Released as a double A-side single on October 13, 1978. This song reached number 24 on the U.S. Billboard Hot 100. Name the song, and for 2 bonus points, name the artist. From the following lyrics. You say black, I say white. You say bark, I say bite. You say shark, I say hey man. Jaws was never my scene.
Wow, right. You used a totally different song's tune,
I love that.
Which
that
absolutely killed me.
Anyway, the lyrics are, you say black, I say white. You say bark, I say bite. You say shark, I say hey man. Jaws was never my scene.
I do, in fact, have meow meows.
Meow!
We are locked in.
All right.
Okay. So, Riley, 1978. Yeah, R&B, disco, or rock.
Yeah. I see
he
like
really screwed us up with singing it like a Beatles song. That was hard.
Oh, well, that lost me because I didn't get that. So I just hear I say, hey man, Jaws was never my scene. That's how my head puts it out there.
Yeah.
So is it hip hop kind of maybe? I don't know.
It's not. Hip hop didn't really exist in 1978. It was just being born.
Yeah.
God, Chris, that was the most effective Murder's a Hit because I cannot get that version out of my head. I feel like I know this. I feel like I know these lyrics, but I'm nowhere close to it because of that.
I'm trying to put it to rock and roll, to like AC/DC.
Yeah, it could have been like a Frank Zappa thing.
Oh golly, I love Frank Zappa.
Well, I'm not saying it is him. I'm just trying to break the connection that Chris made. Golly, it's in there. I know these lyrics. Maybe something like Take a Walk on the Wild Side.
Does this be a Stone song?
Maybe.
I could see him.
Yeah, that could be a Stone song in this era, for sure.
I could definitely see those lyrics being a Stone song back in 70. Or, I could see, what's his name from Aerosmith doing this?
Mm-hmm. You're right.
Dancing in his get-up doing that. I could...
Well,
1 minute, team.
It could be a Paul McCartney thing, or it could be I feel like it's a white dude. I feel like it might. Yeah. All right, we're out of time, Riley. Who did Take a Walk on the Wild Side? That dude is ringing my bell right now. We're gonna say Take a Walk on the Wild Side, and we're gonna say, well, I can't remember. Hey, babe. Take a Walk on the Wild Side. I can't remember who did that song anymore. All right, well, it's just a bonus. We don't know the artist. All right, yeah, nope. We're saying Take a Walk on the Wild Side. We're out of time.
Joe Walsh, I guess.
Joe Hawkart? No. Yeah, sure. We'll say Joe Walsh. Sure.
Okay. And Mega Crit, what were y'all thinking?
Entirely Bryan.
Yeah.
I know this song, but I haven't heard it in forever. And I would never have gotten this on my own.
Okay, so first off, Lou Reed did Take a Walk on the Wild Side.
Lou Reed, yeah. Thank you. Yeah.
But Riley, you were not wrong with the, hey man, Jaws was never my scene. He does kind of say it, and I say, hey man, Jaws was never my scene, and I don't like Star Wars. This is Bicycle Race by Queen.
You say black, I say white. You say bark, I say bite. You say shark, I said, hey man, Jaws was never my scene, and I don't like Star Wars.
All right.
Your correct answer is Bicycle Race by Queen.
Bicycle.
Anybody want to tell me what the other A-side single was on that, from that song?
Ooh.
Oh, you're gonna take me home.
Oh, it's Fat Bottom Girls.
Fat Bottom Girls is the other A-side single that was on there. So
I remember when we were in Atlanta for Dragon Con a few years back, I was in a cab or an Uber, and it's a black guy who's driving the Uber. When I got into the Uber, he was listening to something that was very hip-hoppy, kind of booty music in a way. And so he's like, hey, there's a tablet on the back of the seat there. You control the music. And I'm like, what can I play for this black guy that I don't know that he might appreciate?
That is spiffy. I like that, though.
And I chose Fat Bottom Girls by Queen. And halfway through the song, he's like, man, who is this? I'm like, this is Queen. He's like, this song is dope. I'm like, yes.
What? Yeah, it is. What is booty music?
That's not a real thing. It does not exist. It is various songs that focus on people's booties being great.
I was totally searching a genre on Spotify.
No, it's not a real genre.
Or booty dancing.
So like Sir Mix-a-Lot songs?
Sure, yeah. Bootylicious is a booty song for sure.
If you're into hardcore and ever want to hear a great cover, Throwdown, the band, has a cover of Baby Got Back in a metal style that is hilarious.
That's awesome.
I want to say Nick Groves actually wrote he actually wrote the question on this one. He didn't just give me the idea for it. So thank you, Nick.
Thanks,
all right.
Nick.
The category is not black, not white. And the question is, which long-running medical drama debuting in 2005 has outlived most of its original cast, a plane crash, a bomb, a shooting, and about 17 love triangles, all while proving that nobody is safe at Seattle Grace?
We're definitely locked in.
So are we.
All right. I'm going to count to 3 again. 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3.
Grey's Anatomy.
Grey's
Anatomy.
You gotta pick up his rhythm, people.
All right. Grey's Anatomy is absolutely correct. Well done, both teams. And here is your final category. This question is by Taylor Rosso. Is it Rosso, Jonathan?
Tyler Rosso?
Yeah, Tyler Rosso. Thank you very much, Tyler. I appreciate it. Tyler was just on a recent episode of Trivial Warfare. After the episode was over with, wrote me a very lovely note, and I really appreciate that, Tyler. Also,
I liked him. He's a good guy.
He really is, yeah. And sent some really great questions that you'll be hearing the next few times that I'm on the show hosting. So thank you again, Tyler. The category is Et tu, Rufus? And the question is, which mammal, known for its exceptionally long lifespan and eusocial colonies, exhibits a rare sensitivity to certain types of pain caused by a mutation in a specific receptor, a trait almost unparalleled in the animal kingdom?
I wish I knew what eusocial mean, but I don't.
Me too.
Chris, what was the category again?
Et tu, Rufus? And I could share this to both teams since nobody's given the answer. The term eusocial refers to a social structure in which individuals live in a cooperative group, typically characterized by one female and several males being reproductive actively, while non-breeding individuals care for the young or provide for the group.
Thank you.
Don't know if that helps, but there you go.
The U prefix is good.
No. I don't know. Ugh.
All right, 1 minute, teams.
Chris, I have an obnoxious question.
Okay.
You're 100% sure this is a mammal?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Not obnoxious.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right, teams, I need you all to be given an answer. Time is officially up.
Hey, let's go with that, Liz. I like that. Of all of them, I think that's the one I like best.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So, on our side, we didn't know the answer, right? I did point out that the longer-lived mammals are typically the larger mammals, right? And so that took us to things like whales and other things.
Elephants are big on family, so
exactly. So we couldn't figure out who Rufus was referring to. I thought this was going to be a Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure question, honestly, when I heard Rufus. We ended up going with elephants because we know that they live together and work together and they don't typically go off on their own that much. So we said elephants.
Okay. And Mega Crit, what were y'all thinking?
We didn't think about elephants. We also figured it was going to be something big. We also were spamming all things that we could think about as far as Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
Right.
What that possibly
and Julius
could connect.
Caesar.
Yes. And we it's like, okay, it feels like it's got to be one of the whales, right? So we're listing them out. We're going sperm whale, blue whale, narwhal, porpoise, beluga. None of that's
They have different behaviors. It's not just whales.
yeah.
Definitely.
So it's, well, let's just pick one of those because time's up. And Liz said, well, what about humpback? And I went, ooh, yeah, let's try that. So we, with nothing better, locked in on humpbacks.
Which I do think I remember them. They either specifically are eusocial or specifically are not. But I remember learning something about humpback whales and how they raise young. So they either do or don't help each other out.
We agree. Everything either does or does not do this. Yes.
So you guys had the right idea about Rufus, but the wrong thing. It was not Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. If I said the TV show, the cartoon Kim Possible, would that help either of y'all?
Nah, man, I'm a grown-ass man.
Oh.
Rufus was a naked mole rat, and your correct answer is naked mole rat.
Oh.
How long
dude, I couldn't get a
live?
Fallout clue.
Wait,
So-
is the et tu part that we would feel betrayed when we heard the answer?
Hold on, I am giving you the age of information on the naked mole rat.
Holy beep! They live up to 30 years or more in captivity. Okay, no complaints. That is exceptionally long lifespan.
They gotta have good
Or
family.
something that
'cause if
size,
you look
yeah.
like a naked mole rat. No one else wants to be around you.
Not to brag, but I've lived longer than that.
Mole rats ain't got nothing on you.
All right, so after 4 rounds, Mega Crit has finally missed their first question during the regular rounds. They have 124. They have 124. 2 Wild and Crazy Guys have 92.
Man, naked mole rats are just not good looking. Holy moly.
Fallout would have gotten me.
No,
there,
it's mole rat. It's holy mole rat.
Holy mole rat.
Well, again, Tyler, great question. I thought that was a lot of fun. Here comes question number 1 in round 5, and it is in science.
Science!
Science! Yes, indeed. All right, your question is this. While James Watson and Francis Crick are often credited with discovering the double helix structure of DNA, this scientist's crucial X-ray diffraction images provided the evidence that made their breakthrough possible. Who was she?
All right, we're going to lock in.
I'm so upset. This should be an insta-get for me. And I have her first name and her last name just like went out of my head. I even know someone who wrote a play about her and Nicole Kidman played her in this play in London.
I wish I could contribute anything.
Rosemary, begin with an F, or am I just thinking the Frick and Crick? Oh my God, I'm failing trivia feminists everywhere. I gave a casual Sybil Luddington reference in the first part of this episode. I know this woman's name.
Your microphone feels really far away right now, Liz.
It's ashamed of me. My microphone is fleeing me.
There we go. Thank you.
All right, you guys have about 15 seconds, so I need you to circle to an answer.
I'm not going to pull it. I cannot believe this.
I threw a whole bunch of F names in.
Let's Farnsworth. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
So I think I locked in with the wrong answer. I think I do know it now. I knew the first name was Rosalind.
Rosalind.
Yeah, not Rosemary. And I was like, I ended up saying Rosalind Williams, and I'm disappointed in myself here. I don't think that's right. When you started saying F names, I was like, oh, shit. Rosalind Franklin, I think, is her name.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, but I did not say Rosalind Franklin because I didn't have the F part. I said Rosalind Williams.
Okay. And your correct answer is yes. Both of you were right at the very end of it. It's 10 points for Flagler College. Your correct answer is Rosalind Franklin.
Yeah. No. Liz, if we were on a team together, we would have got that one.
Yeah.
Bryan, we wouldn't have.
No, we wouldn't have a prayer.
Just let the listeners should observe, this is what chivalry is. Like Riley and Jonathan, that was real gentlemanly behavior that you guys got that wrong. So that I could feel okay again.
There
so
we
that
go.
at least we didn't lose points on me not being able to remember.
She's on to me, Riley.
Rosalind
she knows
Franklin.
my secrets.
While you guys were talking about the thing, me and Jonathan were talking about food, and I'm making
rosemary
pot roast
chicken
this week.
Yeah. Riley cooked some good food yesterday and a red wine balsamic reduction. I'm so jealous.
And humpback whales are not eusocial, by the way. I don't think. I think mothers. The mother has one calf, and they travel together in pairs, and it's like pods rarely meet up.
Oh, okay. I love it.
Your question number 2 in round number 5 is by Stephanie Bender. Thank you, Stephanie. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Stephanie.
Category name is Death and Architecture.
Darkitecture.
Architecture. All
Darkitecture.
right.
Got it.
Deathitecture,
yeah. In 1914, what famous American architect was away from his Wisconsin home known as Taleson, thus surviving the murder of 7 people, including the architect's partner and his 2 children?
And I think it's Taliesin.
Taleson, thank you.
Nope.
Yeah, we can lock in.
All right, they're locked in. So, Mega Crit, you could talk about it.
So I know his wife's name, and I can name a famous American architect. It's not the same name.
Okay.
Is it Frank Lloyd Wright or is it Tate? I don't know when Frank Lloyd Wright was alive. I think we're talking about Sharon Tate being killed by the Manson family.
I do not.
But I don't think Sharon Tate was in her own home. I think Sharon Tate was killed at someone else's home.
If we're talking, you said Charles Manson?
Oh, 1914.
Yeah,
right.
1914.
Frank Lloyd Wright. Frank Lloyd Wright. I don't know this story. Let's just say Frank Lloyd Wright.
Let's do that.
Right. Sorry, unless you.
No, I don't have anything.
Architect.
I can't name another one, especially not Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Okay.
I named a woman though. So.
All right. Is that y'all's answer?
Frank Lloyd Wright.
Okay. 2 wild and crazy guys. What were you thinking?
I don't think there's any connections between Sharon Tate and Frank Lloyd Wright.
No.
But yeah, Sarah and I were just in Wisconsin when we went up for SporkleCon a few weeks ago. We got there early and we spent a day in Wisconsin. And one of the things Sarah was really interested in seeing was going to the Frank Lloyd Wright House, but it was hours and hours away, so we couldn't do it. But both Riley and I were very confident in Wright. Right, not and. We were not both confident and right. We were confident in Wright.
Yeah, me and Cindy have been to a few of them. There's one about 45 minutes from us. My deck railing's inspired by some of his architecture, so.
Nice.
All right. And your correct answer is Frank Lloyd Wright. Well done, teams. Really well done.
I've never heard this story. I'll have to look it up.
I know, it's very dark.
Yeah.
Very dark. Round number 5, question 3. We're back to Nick's questions, and this is in video games.
Thank you, Nick.
Thanks, Nick.
And the question is this: announced after more than a decade of waiting and countless memes about its endless delay, which long-awaited video game sequel is finally stated for release, proving that literally everything will happen before the winds of winter actually hit shelves.
This is such a Nick question. He throws in an unrelated thing at the end just to throw a jab at something unrelated. All right, we can lock in.
Okay, I had to think about this some because the Winds of Winter, obviously, we're talking about a sequel to some Game of Thrones action.
Yeah,
but I don't know off the top of my head. I can't think of any Game of Thrones related video games.
there is a Game of Thrones video game, like in the Telltale, I think has one, but it's definitely not it's not a decade of waiting.
No. But announced more than a decade of waiting and countless memes about its endless delay. It's long awaited. It's a long awaited video game sequel. The one that finally came to mind was possibly Skyrim.
But isn't that part of a series? Isn't that part of Elder Scrolls?
It is part of the Elder Scrolls series. They have recently announced when the next Elder Scrolls game will be coming.
Oh, was that the most recent Elder Scrolls?
Yes.
Okay.
Skyrim is the most recent.
Okay, then that checks out.
And it's very and the whole winter thing, Skyrim is very, very wintry. It's set in a Scandinavian setting.
Gotcha. I had not realized that was obviously I'm not an Elder Scrolls player. I had not.
Skyrim is my favorite video game of all time.
You looked like you were hesitating. Is why I was even pitching in.
I had to talk it through.
Yeah. So, but I'm on board.
I don't have meow meows, but I feel pretty good.
Do you want to talk out
probably Skyrim?
Anything else?
No, let's lock it in.
Yeah, Skyrim. We're locked in.
Okay, and 2 wild and crazy guys.
So Nick likes to write questions about memes. That's just something something everybody should know. And while the answer would have been great if it had been Duke Nukem, because we waited so long for a Duke Nukem sequel, there are lots of memes out right now about Grand Theft Auto 6 and how long it's been and how many things have happened since the last Grand Theft Auto. So, Riley, I felt very confident in Grand Theft Auto 6.
Yep, I like it.
That's what we locked in with.
And your correct answer, Grand Theft Auto 6.
Oh, we finally gained some ground.
You got that one on knowledge of Nick, not about the knowledge of the video game.
No, I've got that because I've seen the memes. I've never played Grand Theft Auto. I've just seen jokes about it.
Okay.
All right. Hey, good pull, though. We've lost American democracy before we got a GTA 6 game.
Wow. Oh,
we haven't lost it yet.
That cuts way too deep. That cuts way too deep, Shrek. All right. After 5 rounds, 2 Wild and Crazy Guys did make a little ground up, but Mega Crit's still in the lead, 134 to Wild and Crazy's 112.
Okay, all right. Okay, all right.
All right.
Lifesavers making our points weird.
There you go. Yes, you're not wrong. and the bonus brigade.
Bonus brigade.
And your round 6, question number 1. The category is Bad Wolf. And this is, again, another Nick question. I don't know why he named this category this, but hey, just in case. In the 2025 Doctor Who finale, Nakute Gatwa's 15th Doctor came out of regeneration smelling like a rose and played by what former series alum?
I have at least a meow and a half.
Every meow meow.
Okay, great. I knew why it was Bad Wolf. I'm guessing.
I knew it from the category.
Give me the chance to give you a meow, for God's sakes. Meow, meow. Okay, now please continue.
We're locked in.
Yes, we're locked in. Go ahead.
I'm pretty sure it's David Tennant. I'm pretty sure Bad Wolf is his arc from his time on the show.
Okay.
I wasn't a huge Doctor Who fan. I watched it. Me and Cindy watched it, but you know how you watch shows like while you're cleaning?
Yeah.
That was that show. So I'm pretty sure Bad Wolf was from Tennant's time on there. So
okay. So we should say Tennant.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Okay. And Mega Crit, what were y'all thinking?
Okay, so Bad Wolf was a storyline in Doctor Who, and it was actually crossed over from the Christopher Eccleston to the David Tennant section. She was the companion for both.
Smelling Like a Rose.
Yes, Smelling Like a Rose was a beautiful little tidbit in there. It is Ncuti Gatwa.
Oh, I'm so sorry about that.
Nope.
That's all right.
Totally fine.
To know it.
Yep. And it is, without a doubt, the one that came back was David Tennant.
I had to research online just a second ago. You guys threw me off because your correct answer is the one who played Rose, Billy Piper.
I almost, when you said Rose, Brian, I wondered if it was Billy Piper. I was like, I missed that. So,
well, hold on. Let me read the question out loud. In the 2025 Doctor Who finale.
Oh, no.
That was 15th Doctor came out of his regeneration smelling like a rose and played by which former series alum? So the 16th Doctor is the character, is the actress who played Rose?
So Billy Piper's a new Doctor?
Yes.
Okay.
After that 15th finale, we think she is the Doctor, but she's the one that was regenerated. And I had to double check on that again, just to make sure. And I have two sources. That's three sources.
No, we're not arguing with you.
Yeah.
We were confused by the wording of the question.
No, I got you.
That's so good. And I almost said, like, because we got so excited knowing what Bad Wolf was.
Bad Wolf threw me. Yeah, if I didn't pay attention to Smells Like a Rose, I would have been like, oh yeah, it's Piper.
and Brian, I was going to say, I think Tennant, but I just like want to make sure, like, sometimes, like, because I haven't watched the recent ones, like, I don't know if there was a one episode one where there was someone, like, if I posed to talk it out more,
yeah,
we might have gotten there.
Me too.
But we were just too excited.
Did Nick write that?
He did.
Did he have the title, the clue,
yes,
Bad Wolf? Was that him too?
Yeah,
that was him
you,
too.
Nick.
Yeah.
Damn you, Nick. Liz, I'm in the same boat.
He gave us all the clues, Mr. Policeman.
all of it. I heard about David Tennant came back as another incarnation.
Yeah.
The real trick here is knowing that character or actress is the new Doctor. If you know that, you're going to get it right. If you don't,
I had
you're
heard
screwed
and forgotten
because the clues are misleading.
If I would have taken the time to pay attention to the Smelling Like a Rose, I would have been like, oh, that's Billy Piper.
I love you, Doctor Who nerds. You guys are great. Your question 2 in round 6 is in literature.
Literature.
And the question is this: which early 20th century author, whose name now graces Prague's International Airport, is best known for The Trial, about a man trapped in a surreal legal system, and Metamorphosis, in which Gregor Samsa wakes up to find himself transformed into an insect?
Meow to the meow.
I'm sure a lot of meows on that one. So they're locked in.
You guys can talk out loud.
Yeah, what I wrote was... That last question was really Kafka-esque. And then I wrote, no, it wasn't. Like, that's not, it's not really.
But it's still a good pun.
Yeah. Kafka.
Yep.
All right. Wild and crazy.
Yeah. Well, Riley's been there. So that's like, I'm getting it from literature. He's like, I've been there. Why? Tell us why you were there, Riley.
Well, I've been to that airport, so.
All right.
We said Kafka.
Okay.
Franz. Or
I was like,
Franz?
I was going to say, I don't think they said the answer. Okay, now you said the answer. Okay, good. Your correct answer is Franz Kafka. Well done, both teams.
Yay!
There's much rejoicing.
Yay.
Your final question before the gauntlet, the category is in history.
It's the way.
Considered by many as one of the earliest surviving great works of literature,
Literature.
the epic of which ancient king tells of the friendship with Enkidu and his quest for immortality?
Got meow meows I can lock in.
Meow, meow. I think we're also ready to lock in. I'm not confident enough for a 3, 2, 1.
Okay.
I've been shattered. I can't 3, 2, 1 anymore.
All right. So who wants to talk it out since you guys locked in around the same time?
We can talk it out. You guys are locked.
Okay.
Riley, I'm pretty sure an epic of phrasing is not common. Usually if somebody says the epic of somebody, it is the epic of Gilgamesh. So we said Gilgamesh.
All right. And Mega
Not to be mistaken for Gargamel.
That was the royal we.
The epic of Gargamel is still wonderful.
And Mega Crit, what were y'all thinking?
Liz was all over this one.
Yeah. Same Pavlov epic of waiting for that to be Gilgamesh. And Enkidu is really fun to say.
Enkidu, Enkidu, Enkidu.
For me, this is another case of, for some reason, a lot of my trivia answers come from knowing stuff about Dungeons and Dragons.
For some reason.
This hero and this pantheon were in the original deities and demigods, and Enkidu was definitely in there, as was Gilgamesh.
All right. And your correct answer is another fun word to say, Gilgamesh. Well done, both teams. Going into the gauntlet, a fantastic game. You guys everybody's scoring pretty high in this game. It is Mega Crit with 154. Two Wild and Crazy Guys, 132. Your gauntlet category is Mac was so little.
All right. Our wager at least, is now behind lock and key.
All right.
Chris, our wager is locked in.
Again, the gauntlet category is Mac was so little. Here is your first question. Originally played by Declan Mulholland, which character was eventually replaced by a Muppet and then by CGI? No wonder he kept getting stepped on.
Paste it, please. Thank you.
I concur, Liz. We're locked in.
Okay.
No wonder he kept getting stepped on.
Oh, maybe this is Mr. Bill. Remember Saturday Night Live? Mr. Bill, oh no! And people would like sit on him and step on him and all that stuff. Maybe Declan Mulholland did his voice at first, and then they made a Muppet version, and then they did a CGI. I don't know. But that is something that got stepped on.
That's a good guess from Two Wild and Crazy Guys.
I mean, I'm open to a better answer.
I don't.
I guess we're going to lock in with Mr. Bill. Our answer's locked in.
Relate to Mike Tyson.
Okay. And your second question is, in the Mac was so little gauntlet, is which artist was riding like the wind when he became the first artist to win all 4 major Grammy Awards, Album of the Year, Record of the Year, Song of the Year, and Best New Artist for his 1980 debut album?
We are locked in.
Okay.
All right, Riley, maybe it's like
Christopher
somebody...
Criss Cross, Daddy Mac will make you jump, Mac so little.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm trying to figure out how Mac so little fits. So Christopher Cross, Criss Cross, Daddy Mac will make you jump.
Yeah, I mean, Sailing was a huge hit. It was a big deal back then. I don't know anything about Riding Like the Wind. It sounded like a country artist. Christopher Cross is not a country artist, but
I don't. I'm just the Mac so little. Criss Cross is that's the best I got for that.
All right, well, let's go with that then. Chris, our answer will be Christopher Cross or just Cross, and our answer is locked in.
Okay, very good. All right, and your final question in the Mac was so little gauntlet is, which 1991 movie features a line written by Carrie Fisher that says, and I quote, "You know that place between sleep and awake? That place where you still remember dreaming? That's where I'll always love you. That's where I'll be waiting."
Okay, we are locked in.
You know what? This sounds like a Peter Pan thing. This sounds like Hook or something. Hook was 91. that place between sleep and it's like somebody's dying or somebody's last words or something, and this is what they're saying.
I love Hook, and I just can't.
I can't see that either.
It's Julia Roberts' Tank, and what Maggie Smith is Wendy,
the old one. Carrie, like I pointed out, Carrie Fisher did write Postcards from the Edge that did become a movie sometime in that era. I don't know when, though. I don't know that it was 91.
I feel like I know that line, too. So
Me too. No, I think it might be Hook. This could be like Wendy's dying of old age or something, and Robin Williams might be telling her that when that place in the middle is where he'll find her, or maybe it's like when I don't know. It feels like it might be a Hook.
yeah, I mean, I love that movie, and that line that is familiar to me. So it's very I don't. But that's the right time.
Sure, it's the right year. You want to go with it?
Yep.
All right, we're gonna lock our answer in.
Oh, Max so little, so maybe little is Tinkerbell saying it.
I don't know.
Okay. First question was this. Originally played by Declan Mulholland, which character was eventually replaced by a Muppet and then again by CGI? No wonder he kept getting stepped on. Two Wild and Crazy Guys. What was y'all's thoughts?
We had absolutely no friggin' idea, or Freyan idea, if you want to go that way. Callback! But we locked in with Mr. Bill. Oh no! Because he got stepped on.
And Liz and Bryan, or Mega Crit. What are your thoughts?
So Bryan and I both knew this and did not have to discuss it. I'm going to tell you why I got it immediately, because it's for a reason that I don't even know if that reason is right. But you said the category, what is it, Mac so little?
Mm-hmm.
And I was immediately like, oh, Mac so little, Big Mac, the little's ironic. These are all going to be big things. And you gave the clue, and I thought, big Muppet, CGI, Jabba the Hutt. Oh, right. There was that Irish guy. They recorded that scene of Jabba the Hutt for the first movie that got cut, and it was an actual guy. He was Irish. I would have pulled his name eventually. And in the scene, Harrison Ford does a full circle around him. And when they put that into the re-release, Jabba the Hutt is very big. They did the CGI Jabba the Hutt. Obviously, it was a Muppet in between. So they had to put in a thing where Han stepped on Jabba the Hutt's tail to make the physics of that blocking make sense. So that's why Jabba the Hutt always getting stepped on. I still am not sure I am right about big being the theme of these questions.
If it is, it's a very misleading category.
Yeah. And the other two questions, I came up with reasons why.
Hold on, let's stick with the let's stick with the one at a time.
So that is why we locked in without hesitation Jabba the Hutt.
I had it. Liz got it faster than I did.
Yeah, and we did not have to discuss it. He knew exactly what I meant.
Your second question was, which artist was riding like the wind when he became the first artist to win all 4 Grammy Awards, Album of the Year, Record of the Year, Song of the Year, and Best New Artist for his 1980 debut album? Mega Crit, what were y'all thinking?
So 1980, sweeping everything, and Ride Like the Wind. You said Ride Like the Wind, and my first, you said that, and my first immediate thought was Against the Wind.
Me too.
By Bob Seger. I'm like, wait, no. Ride Like the Wind.
Rope in the Wind.
It's like, no, wait, that's not Bob Seger. No, Ride Like the Wind. That's Christopher Cross. We locked in with Christopher Cross.
You ride like the wind to be free again. All right, and Two Wild
I asked,
Crazy
is he
Guys.
big? And I was assured he's
yeah.
big.
Jonathan put Christopher Cross in there, and then after I molded over and got to the Mac part, I figured the Daddy Mac will make you jump. Christopher Cross, crisscross. So that's
a really good connection, Riley. And we knew that Christopher Cross had a massive hit with Sailing around that time, and so that felt pretty good.
And your final question was, which 1991 movie features a line written by Carrie Fisher that says, you know that place between sleep and awake? That place where you still remember dreaming? That's where I'll always love you. That's where I'll be waiting. And Two Wild and Crazy Guys, what were y'all thinking?
Well, we really couldn't figure it out.
We both had familiar familiarity with it, but
we're gonna believe you when you say the answer. Like, yeah, of course it is. We ended up going with Hook. It felt like maybe something that one of the characters might say to the other. We said Hook.
Okay, and Mega Crit.
This was kind of the opposite of the first one. Bryan was there immediately, and I would have gotten there. I got distracted thinking about Carrie Fisher movies.
Jonathan was correct. This was said by a woman. And
Riley was correct.
Wait, were the kids called the Littles in that?
No.
The kids like were little.
All right, so that scene is when Peter wakes up in the park, and he's covered in beer bottles, and somebody's coming by with the push broom, and it turns out to be Smee, and then he looks up, and in that sunbeam, Tink appears, and she says, "You know that place between sleep and awake? That place
it was Tink.
Remember dreaming?
Yeah,
that's where I'll always love you. That's where I'll be waiting."
Oh,
did she blow him a kiss, or something?
Something like that.
Yeah,
but I didn't know that Carrie Fisher wrote that line.
Yeah, me either.
But Carrie Fisher was in Hook when Toodles. At the end of the movie, Toodles grabs the bag full of fairy dust and goes flying across London, and the dust comes down, and there's an embracing couple that goes floating up in the air. That couple is Carrie Fisher and George Lucas.
Wow.
All right. Well, let's go over some answers, and I will explain the category to y'all in just a second. So the artist that rode like the wind, that was, in fact, Christopher Cross.
Yep. He'll make you jump.
In the third question, the line from that Carrie Fisher wrote was in the movie Hook.
These are punches. These are punches. Hook, Cross.
Mulholland was the character that eventually replaced by the puppet, and then by CGI, that was Jabba the Hutt.
Wow.
Mike Tyson.
There's the connection.
Yep.
So one team got it all right. One team missed one. We're still going to go. Actually, I guess wagers are a moot point right now. So, Wild and Crazy guys, talk about your wager real quick, and then we'll award the winners.
I predicted Riley's wager as his teammate.
Yeah. I don't like the math stuff, and there's no money on the line, so I'm always just all or nothing. I mean,
So we didn't go nothing. We went all.
All right. So they bet all of it with 132 and end up with nada. And then Mega Crit, you guys clearly are the winners today. But what did you wager? How bad of a win did you make it?
Or how good of a win?
It came down to, okay, do you want to bet little or do you want to bet big? I'm okay with either. We felt pretty good with the questions today. And Liz said that either if they get them all right, I feel like we'll probably get them all right too. So, okay, let's go ahead and do it. We went ahead and went for the lockout. We bet 111.
With a score of 265-20, today's winner is Liz Thaler and Bryan Nash. Mega Crit. Well done.
Good game, you two.
All right, Liz and Bryan. You guys, you won that game. You grabbed it by the throat and you
gave it a jab, a hook, and a cross.
You did. Yes, you did.
1-1-1. That's a Mega Crit.
That was a nat 20 right there. Good job.
No doubt.
That's well done. All right, guys. Hey, before we go, we'd like to give everybody a chance to do shout outs and promote causes or things that they're doing that they care about. Liz and Bryan, you guys are first up. Liz, we'll start with you.
I'm just going to repeat what I said at the beginning. www.hagdealgaming.com. Come check out our podcast. We've got Queen of Daggers, Heart of Fire is our narrative game podcast, and we've got Duality Bites, our little behind-the-scenes system chat podcast that comes out every other week.
Outstanding. All right. Thank you, Liz. Bryan, you're up.
I'll say what I always say for podcasts, and that's we all have decisions that we make every single day, and whenever you can, choose kindness. As far as anything I want to promote, we've made mention, a couple mentions of conventions on this. My other love besides trivia is tabletop gaming. I do attend a lot of tabletop gaming conventions across the country. I run a lot of games. I ran a game at SporkleCon for a few people on Sunday night. And next year, I will be at GaryCon. I will be at GammaCon. I will be at GenCon. If you're interested in doing if you like tabletop games, go check out your local conventions because it's a lot of fun.
And go say hi to Bryan at those cons if you're going.
Are you not going to be at PAX Unplugged this year?
I've never made it to PAX. That's a little too far for me to drive.
Gotcha.
And Bryan, one of these days we'll physically play a game together. We've played
we will.
quite a bit together, but so one day, my friend, one day.
Someday.
Love that. All right, and Riley, you're up.
Can we call you Grandpa Riley?
You can call me Grandpa Riley. I want to say 3 things. Hi, Cindy. I love you. You're awesome.
Hi, Cindy.
Thank you
We
for
love
everything.
you.
I can't do any of this without you. This is the main feed. So if you like this and you're not on the Patreon, $5 a month. I mean, Starbucks doesn't need your money. And let's face it, they don't care about you. And going into that, everyone knows that the oligarchs, the billionaires, all those people are taking over everything. Go out into your community, spend your money at the small businesses, your local bakery, your ice cream shop, your small dive bar, the guy running the barbecue place out of a shack, whatever, the person making handmade socks, your farmer's market, any of that stuff. Jonathan's wife, Nick Grove's book, Dustin Resch's book. Spend your money there. Go to bookshop.org. I know that Amazon will drop it off to your house the next day, but really, do you need it that bad? So support your small businesses while we watch everything burn.
Here.
Outstanding. Way to go, Riley.
Yeah. And real quick, I just want to say something I say every time when I host trivia is you could be anywhere in the world today, but you're here, and I appreciate that. You guys seriously could be listening to anything right now. And the fact that you just spent 2 hours or whatever amount of time it ends up being listening to the show and listening to Trivial Warfare on a regular basis, I just want to say thank you. I really do appreciate it. You guys have changed my life for the better, and I just can't thank you guys enough.
And if I could pile on to all that, just remember, like, when you're feeling, for people out there, when you're feeling rough, remember that your presence in this community someday is going to make the day of someone else in the community. Because I know there are days for me where it feels like there's nothing out there that's joy, and it's one of you guys that makes my day. So if you can't, find joy in the world on a given day, you might be someone's joy in the world that given day.
I love that. That's a great
and
point.
I'm not a nice or positive person, so I mean that.
All right, guys, that's going to wrap us up. So for Liz, for Bryan, for Riley, and for Turd, my name is Jonathan, and this has been episode number 552 of Trivial Warfare, where it's not just trivia, it's war. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Have fun storming the castle.
Think it'll work?
It'll
take a miracle.
It'll take a miracle.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for listening to Trivial Warfare. Be sure to check out the revamped TrivialWarfare.com as your one-stop shop to submit questions, join the community, and get access to over 150 archived episodes. Warm It Up was written and performed by Matthew Stevens. This episode was edited and produced by me, Joel Sharpton. For help with your podcast, visit propodcastingservices.com.
Before we reveal the correct answers, as soon as you said Jabba the Hutt, Liz, I knew you were right because of Declan Mulholland. That name, as soon as you said Jabba the Hutt, I'm like, yeah, screw me, that's that guy's name. I'd take umbrage with the question, Chris.
Okay.
Jabba the Hutt was never a Muppet.
Yes, he was.
No.
In Return of the Jedi, he absolutely was a Muppet.
A Muppet is a very distinct thing. A type of puppet created by Jim Henson in his studio, characterized by a flexible face and an operation with one hand on the side of the head.
But we're talking about Frank Oz.
That's great. Look up anywhere you want. Was Jabba the Hutt ever a Muppet? And the answer is no. So for me, we're not going to get there for a number of reasons, and it's not material. I don't think we were going to get there regardless. I'm not asking for anything.
No, fair enough.
I'm just making the point that Muppets are a specific thing, and that's not what that is. As your resident Muppet lover.
Fair enough. I don't know. I don't know how to describe it then. Physical. Anyway,
I mean,
it is a 1 ton puppet is how it's described.
Yep. Puppet would have been better.
A puppet is valid.